Good morning and welcome into the channel Life with Darren, and this is a HGV Class 1 vlog so you can see what it's like as a day in the life as a Class 1 driver. If you are interested about it, let me know down in comments if you've got any questions, and also don't forget hit that like, comment and subscribe. All the support is really much appreciated. One of my subscribers, Kicks and Max, he was asking what these controllers are and what they're for. So pretty simply, this is a air suspension control. So your fifth wheel, the back axle, you can raise it and lower it, so when you go underneath the fifth wheel you go right underneath and then you're not scraping the fifth wheel on the grease of the trailer. I'll show you now, it's easier. Hopefully you can hear me over the engine of the truck, but all you need to do is select that middle button so it goes green. If you press down, you'll see on there it will start lowering the suspension. And now the reason why you need to lower your suspension on the back axle is when I go underneath the trailer now, I want to make sure the fifth wheel doesn't catch on this and scrape all the grease off the fifth wheel. All of this grease. And as you can see now, that's the suspension lowered. So when I'm connecting to the trailer, I'd reverse it underneath and then I would raise the suspension. A little bit like so. So when the fifth wheel comes to about here, that is when I would raise the suspension and then connect the fifth wheel to the pin. And the reason why we raise the trailer before connecting to the pin is so these legs have a little bit of room off the ground and they don't get damaged. So if they're touching the ground like they are now and you connect to the fifth pin, it will cause damage to the legs. So one thing you want to do is put less strain and pressure or damage onto the legs by raising it and then going underneath. Hopefully that made sense. That is the suspension completely raised at the moment for the back wheel. And then to level it back out to where I need it to be, all I need to do is push this little green button, like so. So that is what this little controller does. I hope that helped and I answered your question. And I've got to say, how bloody beautiful does that look? All them colours. Very nice. Just before we connect to the trailer, we're going to do some checks. We're making sure all these straps are all in a good condition. The tyre tread is going to be good. We're going to make sure the electrics are working. The back doors are okay and there's no faults on the trailer before we connect to it. When you have connected to the trailer, don't forget to give it a couple of shunts forward just to make sure it's connected properly on the kingpin. It might look nice, but it's bloody nippy out there today. I was speaking to Leanne last night and she was saying, and it was on the report as well of the weather, it's going to be snowing next week. 2 days expected snow. Oh god, that's gonna be fun. Stay tuned the next week when we're driving in snow. Quite possibly anyway. They're always wrong, aren't they, them weather apps though, let's be honest. So my first collection is literally 200 yards from the depot, so it's all around the corner. Go there now, collect 26 pallets, bringing it back to our depot, unloading, then reloading to go back to where we just made the collection from. After that, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure where I'm going to be. Looks like it might be a little bit local, which I don't mind on a Friday, because you know, Friday you want to be finishing nice and early, don't we? We don't want to be out 7 or 8 o'clock on a Friday. So yeah, early dark the better. Just let you look at my mush for the next few minutes. Whilst I drive around the corner, I've got a bit of cough now. Yeah, sorry, around the corner, and then we'll set the camera up to the other views so you can see out the window screen, and I see us driving around where we go. I always say we, by the way. I'm not like, I've not got two personalities or anything. It's not like two of me in here. I do know that. It's just, I'd like to include you guys in the experience. So say we, because we're going on an adventure as a delivery driver or a collection together. So we are going over there just now. I think it's like a force of habit thing as well. You don't realise you say it sometimes. Where to get out of this junction? It's a real busy junction, this one. So it's a pain when nobody lets you out. You have clear one way, and the other way don't let you out. You're like, ah, come on mate, let me through. Alright, and just like that, we have arrived. Our first destination. Oh. A little bit of a tricky one now because there's a truck coming out. That's where we're going in. Ah, it's not there. So we just got to go simultaneously, same time turning, getting past each other nicely. I'm going onto this bay just here, but I need to be careful because there is a wall quite low down. On camera be able to see it. I'll try and stick close to that wall, don't I? It's quite a tight one to get in. Got bollards on the left hand side of me, on the passenger side. A little bit of left turn, start to turn the wheels to the right a little bit. Take it nice and slow. Straight up the unit. Just giving it a quick check now to make sure it's on the dock level okay. Yeah, looks to be good. Let's get that night heater switched on. Night heater work. Okay, there we go. Well, that was a little bit awkward, wasn't working straight away. And now, the waiting game. Nice quick turnaround just then. Time is 9:15, so there's only in there about 25 minutes or so, which is good. Now back to our yard, unload, reload, back there for delivery. I've got dinner with me today, so I don't need to go to the lunchbox. No fatty Friday for me today. I need to start this diet and start eating a bit more healthier. I've got to say though, that sun is bloody bright. It's when I'm not looking at the sun, and then boom, right in my face. On the bay now, getting side tipped by the FOT driver in our yard, and then we're going to be getting loaded to head back to where we just came from. In the meantime, might as well chill out for a little bit. Let's go. Let's try and catch the gate before it closes fully. Just speaking to Mike just now, so after I've done this drop, I'm going to be doing shunting all day to and from. So this is pretty much the distance that I'll be driving, as you can see. So be careful with these cars, as well as the trailer coming out of the yard, making sure it doesn't cut the corners too much. So I'll be pretty much going across the road to this yard here. I just drove past all day doing trailer swaps for them. I don't mind it, something different. At least I'm close to the yard anyway, so I can finish at a good time. They normally finish about 4 o'clock as well, the shunters. So it's not bad. Come on, foot down. Just no oomph there sometimes when you got a heavy load on. When you just put your foot flat down, it's like, come on, get moving. So if you're ever in a car and you're going across the roundabout and a truck pulls out really slow to get across the roundabout, they're not doing it on purpose, right? It's just sometimes when you got a heavy load on, the trucks don't have the oomph that's needed to get away straight away. So it looks like somebody has been loading onto a trailer on a bay, and as they've pulled away, they've not secured their 5th wheel with a pin properly, no, with a king pin. The trailer has basically stayed there, unit's gone forward, trailer's hit the deck on its arse. Like, I can't stress how important it is to always double check your king pin, got your clips in, you got everything secured before you pull away, whether the trailer's empty or loaded. I'm not too sure what company it is that's done it. I don't know if it's a new driver or not as well. Somebody just got like a bit relaxed as such. Always double check, safety first, make sure you get yourself covered. But unfortunately, accidents happen and nobody was hurt. So the time is now 1:15. I'm on bay at the moment, getting loaded up with stuff to take back to our depot across the way. Obviously with that incident happening earlier on, it's put me back probably 3 hours that I've been here. I think it was like 10:30 I arrived. Still not left yet, 1:30. They managed to get all the stock off the trailer, so there's no damage to that. A little bit of damage to the trailer. Again, I weren't going to show any videos or any images of that because I don't want to put any shame on the company or the driver or anybody like that, because we're not about that on here, do you know what I mean? Accidents happen, unfortunately, but if anything, it's raised a little bit more awareness of accidents, what can happen in this trade, unfortunately. So always just cover yourself, double check everything is all secured and everything's sorted out. Do your trailer checks, do your vehicle checks. Last thing you want to do is drive down the road and you got a bulge on your tyre and you didn't do your checks properly and you have a blowout, cause an accident to yourself or somebody else. It's a dangerous game, it really is, and all it takes is a little bit of lapse in concentration and there you go, an accident happens, doesn't it, unfortunately. So yeah, so I'm not going to like share the information about the company or whoever it was, what happened, but yeah, that happens. So, you know, just be a bit more careful and cautious if you are a new driver. Nearly forgot to mention as well, we also have the middle axle suspension. So each unit, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 different axles. The second axle in the middle, we've got a separate button so we can raise it when we're light loaded or lower it when we're heavy loaded to help distribute the weight across all the axles. So that is the button inside the cab, so all we do is push that and it will light up. So as you can see there, it's lifted off the ground and it will tuck itself up out the way. We're going straight back now, doing another trailer swap. I'll probably get another, I reckon 3 done this afternoon. 2:30 now. Might be able to do a little bit more actually. Because it's 2:30, the trailers are all ready for me, so it's a case of just reversing onto a bay and then taking the trailers off the next bay. There's a couple of different companies what are coming here as well to do trailer swaps. So hopefully it's going to be clear. I don't need to wait for somebody to finish off doing their swap. Yeah, bud. Yeah, that's Gaz. And Thanatos. Let's try and get out of this place. That sun is very bright. Let's get that raised down. Let's continue with our trailer swaps. Time is now 20 to 4 and just about to get back to the yard, park up the unit, and that's me done for the day. So I should be done by 4:15, give or take. Yeah, I've done all the vehicle checks, etc. When I get back to the yard, probably done my thumbing though. Caught my thumb when you're winding down the legs. I was winding down my glove and it slipped and it felt like literally my thumb like hit the back of it. My whole body weight went down with it. Really killing, but I can move it. It's not broken, so nothing too big about that. We just need to be careful. Accidents do happen, as you know, today. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave the video there for today. So have a great weekend, because it's Friday for me now, so nice little one for a Friday. So have a great week, shall I say, because you just had your weekend. You'll watch it on Monday, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I think I'm just confusing things like that, like saying stuff like that. But anyway, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate all the support and everything, and all the likes, comments, and subscribe as well. So keep being awesome, guys, and I'll carry on doing these vlogs. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. Have a great week. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.